G'day gamers. Let me turn the music down. There we go. So, I decided to play something a little different tonight. This is Solasta Crown of the Magister demo from Tactical Adventures. So the game is not released yet. The other thing to note is that it is a Windows game, which I'm running on Linux, so it's a little bit buggy, as shown by the fact that you can see my application bar over here on the left, which you normally should not see. This is supposed to be running full screen, but you'll actually notice later that some of the stuff is being hidden by that bar. What I might just do is really quickly see if I can't... no, hang on. I'm going to hide that bar, see if that helps the game run a little bit better. I should have done this before I started, of course. This one, maybe? There we go. Okay. So hopefully that will look a little bit better. The other thing I don't know is I'm not exactly sure where I should position the camera, because I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a good spot down here. I'm also equally sure that this corner here might not be the best spot, so I may have to do, and I know that all the character portraits appear along this side, so I may have to do like this top corner or something, or we'll wait. I have played this a little bit. This is not a blind playthrough at all, but we are going to start a new adventure. Now you can actually go through the character creator, and I have actually created a character here, but you can't use them in this adventure. So I don't know why they've put it in there. It's a bit of a tease. Unless, maybe, like, I can't even delete any of these. So I created a ranger, but I found I couldn't use them. So anyway, we'll do the new adventure, because you couldn't, like, none of these change options were working for me. So the only option I had was to play the predefined party, which is fine. The predefined party isn't that bad, but, you know, if they're going to give me the option to create new characters, I'd like to be able to use them. So we'll see what happens. I have got a certain way through this and then got stuck. And I don't know whether the game is just going to be like that always or not. So I'm trying not to be too critical, because what I have seen of the game, I like so far, I must say. But as with a lot of early access or demos, things can often be a little bit, yeah, broken, whatever you want to call it. Not broken per se, but not quite as good as you might like in some situations. Oh, press any key to start. I'm sitting here waiting, talking to you.
So these are the ruins of Telomer?
Just as the chronicles describe them. Imagine the wonders that await us inside.
Don't forget, we're here to help the scavengers.
And get rich, right? Help the scavengers and get rich.
You're all hard, aren't you?
That must be their camp over there. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so this is our interface, and already we can see that I don't know what is hidden behind that. I don't remember seeing that there previously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera, so let's just do that. No. 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 So we might take that one, and we might Actually, we might put it right sort of there for now and see how that goes. Okay, so here's the interface, my party. So that's interesting. It suggests that your party members may end up becoming hostile to each other because it's got Garrett friendly, Ruard friendly, Vigdis friendly, Violet friendly. Let's have a look at these guys. So we have Garrett Mills, a human fighter mountaineer. Now what I found interesting was when I created a new character as a ranger. G'day Ghostface. I'm playing the Solar Crown of the Magister demo that I was talking about on stream yesterday. So it's a demo, a little bit... yeah, it's definitely not a complete product yet. I have actually played it a little bit and got to a certain point and got stuck. So hopefully we can get past that this time. Excuse me, but I'm just looking at the characters now. What I found interesting is at the start, before you come into the game, you get the option to create new characters, but you can't use them in this demo. What was also interesting is that we have here a fighter who seems to have a subclass of mountaineer. I got no frames dropping here. Don't know. I wonder if it's the game that's causing the problems. Twitch is showing a pretty good bit rate. I got 0 dropped frames here, 0% completely fine. Frame rate isn't that great. It's hovering around 20 frames per second. Let's try this. Let's see if... is it any better if I drop down to a lower frame rate? Actually, when I'm looking in my OBS, I am sometimes seeing some problems. Yes, I see what you're talking about, where it's a little bit jumpy. I'll try for... No, I don't think this game's any good. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream this. Let me close this down. It's disappointing because I really wanted to try this. And instead, I will... Bear with me. And let's see if we can't play a bit of Pathfinder. Which means I gotta edit the stream info. Get that right, yeah. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, done. See now, 60 frames a second now. Yeah, that was really odd. I was noticing the frames per second were jumping all over the place. It's not something I normally look at because I've never had anyone complain that frame rate isn't good. That's going to be a problem with that game. So I'm pretty sure that this playthrough here that I've just loaded is the last playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker I did on my YouTube channel, where I was playing as an entire party of rangers. Now, the reason I believe this is the one is because I've called my main ranger. Oh, where's my? Hang on. Yeah, that's going to be a good spot to put it. I believe. No, that one. I believe that. Actually, it did make sense to flip that, didn't it? Sort of, yeah. Let's just transform. There we go. Because I tend to look that way a lot more than I do look that way. Anyway, we might also move that right up into the corner. There we go. Oh, and now the chat's not in a good spot. Let's move the chat box up and resize just a touch. There we go. All good. Lock that down. Lock that down. Okay. That's not what I want to do. Thank you. Okay, so pretty sure this is the playthrough that I did previously on my YouTube channel, where I was doing a party full of rangers. I know that because I called my main character Tony, which is straightforward. However, I actually have another playthrough here on this one called Saber, which I have got further on, which is exactly the same playthrough. A party full of rangers. But I feel like I do want to continue with this one. I just don't recall where I was up to. So we have 44 days to finish. Let's have a look. We've got to leave. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just show you the characters that I've got. So, my ranger here, I'm level 4. I have my Smilodon animal companion, who at the moment is a glass cannon, because I have to get the... there's an ability that a feat that I can take, which basically gets the animal companion's level to match mine. I have to get that to get that companion up. So I'm going to be waiting on that. That's going to be a little bit of a problem until that happens. Lindsay's fine. I've kept her as a blank bard rather than trying to make her a sorceress or anything like that. I have Edelina, who is a dwarven ranger, and she is using a heavy crossbow for her weapon, and I'm sort of feeling like that was actually a bad choice when I got further on in the other thing, because just the fact that they really can't get what is it? Many shot, is it? The one that allows you to do multiple hits to begin with? But anyway, I also have Fazzy, who is a half-orc ranger, female. She also has a heavy crossbow. So Edelina is going to have a boar as her animal companion. Fazzy is going to have probably the monitor lizard. And then I have Salil, the elven ranger. She is going to have the jaguar, or whatever the other cat is. And then, of course, we have we will eventually have the other ranger that can join your party, whose name... him. Whose name... she's already got... Okay, so she's got her leopard. She's got her bear. Oh, she's got the bear. That's right. Actually, I'm glad I did that because the other animal companion was garbage. The what's her name? She doesn't have the level yet to get her boar. Right. But what I'm also thinking of doing is I have been playing with just the 5 characters. And we've got to go and of course do the main quest. I think it looks like we have done no, we haven't finished doing the Sycamore Caves yet, so that's what we've got to do. Sycamore Caves, and then off to the Bandit King. So let's head down to the Sycamore Caves, shall we? And I don't recall how much I had done there, but we're going to do it reasonably quickly. So we've got one of the Might Relics there. I'm glad I kept that with me. See, I'm trying to decide whether to put another companion with me, because what I do notice is the fight against the Stag Lord, because I've done this, basically this group already, and I fought the Stag Lord, and the fight against the Stag Lord is a little bit hard if you're one man down. And it's tempting to grab someone like Valerie or Amiri, whatever her name is, as a bit of a hard hitter. I don't need it right now. I don't need the extra person right now to do the what's her name? The old Sycamore. So, we haven't done the old oak over here with the troll. And we haven't done some of these locations yet either. Oh, I don't like that one. Let's have a look and see what we've done at the old Sycamore first. Because I'm pretty sure we've done something here yet. We just probably haven't done everything. And I'm going to do something. I'm positive. I don't know what it is, but I'm positive I'm going to do something stupid here at some point. Because it's been a while since I've played this game, so I'm probably going to forget to do something that is, like, essential. So we'll see. Okay, so we have done a fair bit above ground here. Seeing as we haven't attacked Tartuccia... Oh, we've got the... Hang on. We have the Might's Relic, which means we've attacked... We might have already done the Kobold side. Let's go and have a quick look. Let's run over here and work out what we're doing. Yeah, that's a reasonable layout there. No. Trying to remember some of the key combinations, like how to... There you go, F was the one that I was looking for, to follow the party, of course. Actually, one of the things that I found interesting about Solar when I was playing it, which, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to play on stream at the moment, one of the things I found interesting about the game was that there didn't seem to be any key combinations to do things. Everything was mouth-driven, which actually annoyed me a little bit. Okay, we have done almost everything. Okay, I think I know what happened. Right, I remember now. I had done all of the kobold side of the caves. I came in, I did a lot of the mite side of the caves, and then I was, I think, running low on supplies or something, so I came out. I think maybe we got injured a bit or something. Came out and then came back to see how it goes, to sell up and all that sort of stuff, and heal up and everything. So let's go over to the kobold side of things. Oh, sorry, the mite side of things. And we definitely want Edelina to get her level as soon as possible so that we can get her boar up and running. So she's not too far off. The idea in this party is that it's going to be basically 5 rangers and Lindsay. I could actually get Lindsay, if I made Lindsay a Sylvan sorceress, she could get an animal companion as well. Maybe that's worthwhile doing. I don't know. I have to think about it. But the idea here is that the animal companions are a bit of a meat shield, protecting the rangers so that they can just sit back and shoot. Oh, and by the way, I am running the turn-based combat mod here, so it will be turn-based combat and not real-time. I know what might have been the problem with... See, there was another problem with the Solar Star demo. Trying to run the game under OBS, I had to change the way I did things. Normally, I can tell it to find this application and display that, but it was a black screen when I did that for the game. So instead, I said, grab everything from this screen. And I think maybe the screen capture was slowing things down. I think maybe that was what the problem was. Let's head down this way. If I can find a way to get the application capture in OBS working correctly with Solar Star, then we might be able to stream that. So I'll play with that a little bit tomorrow and see. I'm probably going to play with the game a little bit as well. Okay, so this should be leading down to the main fight with the Queen and her guards. There we go. I think there's going to be one around this way, so let's get the leopard. Yeah, there's 2 down this way. Let's get the leopard over there and attack. Very nice. I can't remember. I thought it was F to end their turn, but I'll do that instead. Edelina, do you have the ability to kill him? You do. Well done. I can't remember what the key combinations are now. That's going to bother me for quite a while. No, that just pauses. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's get the bear up here, because we're going to get a bunch of guys coming down this way. The bear is a little bit tanky. Not entirely, but a little bit, so we'll do that. Let's move you up to here. Oh, and we got a couple of more guys over there, but I want to... Can you attack? You can. And a crit. Didn't do as much damage as I would like, but... Okay, Lindsay. Let's get Lindsay. Doing that. I was sure it was F to end their turn. It's not enter. This is going to bug me now. Nexus mods. Tell me all about the mod. Initiative, surprise, delay, end of turn. You can end turn manually. Oh, Alt E. Right. Let's get you up there. And you can shoot at him as well. And then we Alt E. There we go. That's all I really want, is the Alt E. Yeah. That's a pain in the butt. Good. Saved against that one. Leopard. Good. Alt E. Edelina. I think we need to concentrate on the Queen initially. So let's do that. Smiley Don, you can help out with this guy, and then you'll come over and help the bear when we're done. Right, you should have multiple hits here. Good. Very nice. That's all much better. Who are we up? The bear. Great. No, that's fine. Yeah. Fazzy, you couldn't do anything. Lindsay, okay. So Hideous Laughter, I don't know if that's... No, I don't think that's going to work. Glitter Dust, that may be useful. But I think I'm going to get you a little bit closer first. So let's move you to there. For now, you can just... Oh, that's not what I wanted, damn it. Because now the bear is affected by it as well. I told you I was going to make mistakes. Okay, let's get... okay, and then we got this guy doing stuff. Ooh, down goes our bear. got to be careful now, because the Queen is going to attack Thazzy. Well, everyone's going to attack Thazzy, and Thazzy being held is going to be pretty damn vulnerable. Come on, I want you guys to finish that one off. We've got to get rid of the Queen. Good. No, Pathfinder Kingmaker doesn't have... Well, let me rephrase that. It doesn't have a steep learning curve if you've played RPGs, you know, D&D based RPGs before. No, we want to kill her because we want as much XP. It doesn't have a hard learning curve if you're familiar with D&D based games and how they all work. You roughly know what the various, you know, what a fighter is like, what a thief is like, or a rogue, is like, what a wizard is like, all of that sort of stuff. There are a lot of subclasses that you have to learn, but generally, if you understand all of that sort of stuff, it's not too bad. Oh, Thazzy, you're able to attack. Brilliant. There goes the Queen. So it's all that sort of stuff that has a learning curve. Having said that, I got a lot of videos explaining how this game works on my channel. So you can, if you want to know how to build a ranger, if you want to know how to build a magi, if you want to know how to build a wizard, a sorcerer, I don't have every class covered, but I've got a lot of the obscure ones that aren't the core D&D type classes. So yeah, that's... Oh, what the hell? Why did I do glitter dust again? Oh, because I right-clicked on the damn thing, and it became my default attack. Let's get rid of that. That's just screwed me up big time here. So yeah, once you learn the... yeah, definitely my most... That's what got my channel going, basically. With this game, got my channel going. Not that the channel is as good as I would like it to be. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. I like how my channel is doing, but it's not like I've got, you know, 100,000 subscribers or anything. But all of my views have come from this game. And still, like, anytime I release a video, I can look back through my details and find that for the last week, the most popular videos are not my latest releases. It's all of my old Pathfinder Kingmaker stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oh, God, that was terrible misses. But then you are hampered by... Let me just confirm that. You are hampered by... It doesn't really show... Yeah, you're blind, which will last for a little bit longer. So, hopefully 19 seconds should only be like 2 more rounds. Which isn't great, but... Okay. Good hit. That's what I like to see. Yeah. The other thing about this game is that, as I've mentioned, it is a real-time with pause, but there is a mod which allows you to make it this turn-based combat, and I much prefer the turn-based combat version of this game. So get up there and get rid of that guy, or at least knock him down so that he can't do anything else. Okay, these priests are going to be the end of us. Yeah, you can take on the priest. Good hit. Very nice. Okay. And you too, Fazzy. Thank you. Lindsay. And I will do that as well, because at the moment he's the most dangerous one, because he's up. This guy has to stand up before he can do anything. Yeah, not doing well. Smiley Don's in a bad place, but okay, good. Sentinel's down. Or Sentinel, however you pronounce whatever he is. Good hit there, and hopefully this will end this priest. No, that's right, because we only get the one attack because we had to move. There we go. Okay. Okay, with this game, you choose your starting character, right? And then from then on, there is a bunch of other characters in the game that you meet. Lindsay being one of them. Lindsay the Bard. And you can choose to have them in your party or not. It's entirely up to you. I generally choose not to have anybody but Lindsay in my party because... Oh, great. That bear is... I think we're going to have to rest. I think resting is the only way we can get that bear back on his feet, if I remember rightly. And I usually don't like resting below ground. We're going to have to do that, though, before we do the next battle. Yeah, you can hire other mercenaries. So when you actually look at Fazzy here, their backstory, it says that they are a mercenary. Whereas if I look at Lindsay, it tells you her backstory. So I have hired mercenaries for these three people. And there's one more character in the game who is another ranger who I'm going to let into my party when I find him. But that'll be a little way away. Did I miss that? Oh, no, I didn't want that. That's what it was. I didn't want that armor because it's a waste of stuff to carry. Let's just loot this quickly. Yeah, we'll take all of that. That's nothing important. Okay. Normally I'd go back upstairs to loot. Sorry, not to loot. I'd go back up above ground to rest up and heal. To camp, basically. But I'm going to camp down here because it's a little bit different underground. And I want to show that. I mean, camping's camping, really. So, we can assign people to all of these various things. And at the moment, we don't have anybody doing camouflage. But we're going to move our elf over to there because we can't hunt underground. So we have to use rations instead. Now, actually, what I think I'm going to do is cancel this. Let's use whatever healing spells we have. And we don't have... Oh, no, we have Cure Moderate Wounds, which we didn't use. Okay, that's what we want. So, you can use that on the Smiley Don. What was that? That was the bear that went down, which was your companion. You can give your companion, which is the leopard, some heals. Very good. We need to do some heals on Fazzy. This is the problem with this layout that I've got, this party that I've got. I don't have anyone who is a dedicated healer. which can be a bit of a problem. I don't know if healing the bear is actually going to work. It says that he's healed, but he's still lying down. I think we have to do the camping to fix this. So let's do the camp. Begin resting. Damn it, we got ambushed. Is it just the 2 giant spiders? It looks like it. Looks like the bear is still down. I think this might be a... I can never remember what happens. There's a way to get the bear to come back properly, and I can't remember if I have to go all the way back to the inn to rest there or what it is. Okay. What do we got? Smilodon. Yeah. You get in there and you miss. That's very good. Lindsay. Just attack, please. Very good. Ah, okay. There is a minor bug there, in that it thinks that he is. Oh man, the game is. Oh no! Don't do that. The game is really screwed up. I can't actually end my turn. I'm going to have to load the last save. I don't know if that's actually a bug due to the plugin, the turn-based combat mod, or if it's a bug just with animal companions. Because I'm doing something here that most people probably don't. Oh, you kidding me? I'm all the way back here? That means I've got to do the fight again. Yeah. I'm doing something that people don't normally do, in that I am stacking my party full of animal companions. I do this with a lot of games. I've done this with Pillars of Eternity as well. I got about 3/4 of the way through that game playing with a party full of rangers and animal companions. And I just try and do it with everything, basically, because I like rangers and animal companions. And actually, Pillars of Eternity, another, and that's the original Pillars of Eternity, another one of the, let's just do a save. Actually, there's, what's the quick save? Is it F5? Yes, it is. There we go. Another one of the parties that I have experimented with in the original Pillars of Eternity that is a little bit different was I experimented with a party full of, what are they called? The Mind Walkers. That's not the name of them. They have the, I don't know, they're almost, I tend to think of them a little bit like Jedi. They attack and they gain an ability as they attack, which allows them to do like psychic attacks and stuff. Yeah, that's the one I want. So that's that. Right. I'm going to do this with the leopard, but I'm not going to do it with... No range on that. You got the range on that? No. Okay. Move you to there. No. Okay. I'm going to get the Smilodon and the bear together over here. Maybe they will survive a little bit better this time. What is that? Why did Thazzy do that without me telling Thazzy to do that? That's bizarre. You don't have range. Dina, you can come over here. Be a couple of priests, etc. But you're not going to have range yet. Okay, bear, get up over there. The only thing in this game, if you want to add mercenaries to your party, they cost you. And that's similar to Pillars of Eternity, I guess, where, you know, if you wanted to hire extra people, it cost you. You do just have to be careful about when you do it, because the higher your character's level gets, the more it costs. Wow, that was a bad hit of that. That really damaged the Smilodon bear a lot. Okay, leopard. Very good. Soliel. Put a couple of arrows into the queen, please. Very nice. G'day, St. Salvius. Playing some Pathfinder Kingmaker, as you can probably see. I want to move you forward and see if you can hit him. You can, but it didn't do any damage. But that's okay. Queen first, then the Sentinel. Okay, so this time, let's use this. And we'll use it the way I want to use it, not the way I used it last time. That will blind them and also make them slightly better targets, I think. Or I believe. Damn it. That whole person is not what we wanted. There goes our bear down again. As I've said, they're a little bit... The animal companions are a little bit glass cannony at the moment until I can get their levels up. No, we're going to finish her. You ended your turn. Smilodon. Thank you. Can you reach him? You can. Let's concentrate on him. That's that Might Scout over there. Right. Lindsay. I don't think Hideous Laughter will work against any of these guys, so we're probably just better off shooting them. With you, Lindsay. Damn it, there goes the Smilodon down too. And... okay. No, we want to make sure we get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. There we go. And... the next one we're going to do is that priest, because he's doing all of that really nasty stuff. Good one, Edelina. Right, Lindsay. Very good. Leopard. Finish him off and then head over this way. Very nice. Get rid of our priest. Very good. He's already damaged, so that's good. Edelina. Leopard. Yeah, take on the butcher, please. Very good. Oh, why am I not attacking the butcher? Fuzzy. Do we have any more healing potions? Not really. Let's give you some of these. And you can use that on yourself. There we go. Good. He's dead. Okay, they both got up, so they didn't get injured enough that they didn't get up. That's good. Not taking the armor because it weighs too much and is not worth enough. What's this guy got that's any good? Right. It's probably still worthwhile for us to rest before we head into the next thing, because the next thing is one of the hardest little fights around. Yeah, just and we'll quick save before we do that. Yeah, okay, so let's come over here. Let's just rest over here. Camp. There we go. And I'll have to manage that again. We'll move you to there. We need to use rations because we can't hunt. Begin resting. Hope we don't get attacked this time. No, we're good. No, we are attacked. Okay. Nothing special, just some centipedes. And there we go, we're all back to full health. Let's quick save again. Now, this fight is going to be interesting. Headband of Alluring Charisma will definitely give to Lindsay because she is a bard and they use charisma. What is that? Protection from evil communal. It lasts for 1 minute. Protection from chaos communal. Okay. Here's where it gets fun. We're going to try and use these. Hang on. I don't think we can open this door. We don't have the... Oh no, we do. Okay. Let's try and use both of these and hope that they last long enough for us to get in there and get to that fight. Oh, damn it. We're failing the check to use them. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's run in there. know if we've still got protection from that or not, but I hope we do.
Oh, my impromptu rival. You are late, as always. Do you mean the perform?
And this is the person I nearly made.
But you don't know my mission, and don't take me for it.
Okay. We want to kill him as quickly as possible because he's going to fireball us, which was why I was hoping I could get these protections going as quickly as possible. Actually, I should have buffed up my animals with acid more as well, but anyway. That didn't do much damage, but every little bit will help. Don't know if that's going to affect him enough. I don't think. Oh no, we are going to be able to get close enough to do that. Brilliant. Okay, now that we've knocked him down, he might not be able to cast the fireball when he gets up. No, he's still going to do it, but he's going to drop it close to him. Great. So it only hurt the leopard. Oh, it killed the leopard and it hurt the bear a bit. Right. Okay, Edelina. We got these guys no, we need to concentrate. Tartuccio has to die. Ooh, critical hit. Very nice. Soliel. Good. Now, I'm going to get you to help take out these guys in the back, I think. You take out that one for me, or at least make an effort. The level of my team, most of my team are level 4 or 3. So I'm level 4, Soliel and Thazzy are level 4, Edelina is level 3, and after this fight she's going to be level 4, and Lindsay is level 4. So we finish with him. Very good. Lindsay, you missed. Edelina, thank you. Well done. Couple of good hits there. Soliel. So thankfully, Tartuccio managed to kill most of them for us. One of these days, I'm going to play a game which allows you to do things like just easily say, don't pick up armor unless it's enchanted, or something like that. Because I want everything except for the armor at the moment, because the armor is just, it's like, that armor is worth 1 gold and it weighs 10 pounds. Like, if I carried all of this armor, it would weigh me down within minutes. It's just not worth it. Let's head back down this way. As we can see, Edelina got her level. So we'll level her up as a ranger. Of course, we're not changing that. She's going to get her animal companion, and we're going to give her I could go Mastodon. No, we're going to give her the ball. Because I picture her riding the ball at some point. More decks. And she now gets some spells. So we will make sure we set that up as well. And at the moment, the most useful spell for her is Acid Maw, which gives her animal companion extra damage, extra 1d4 points of acid damage. And we need to slightly change the party layout. I think I'm going to do that, and we might just... Actually, let's do it that way. Let's move that, and put you there like that. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, we'll take all of that. Have we searched those guys? We have, essentially. And we got that. Okay, we can get out of here now. There's nothing to see there, but we'll do that anyway, just to say that we've done it. The other big thing will be the decision whether I go and do the level below or not. Because there's a lot of experience by going through there and killing stuff, but it's not as quick as I would like. I would just like to go and do the Stag Lord now and get moving on things. Now that we have killed Tartuccio. Sorry for the spoiler there, guys, but if you're going to play this game, you're watching me play it right now, so... Oh, we missed some stuff. Well, apart from all the armor that we didn't want. Very good. Yeah, I know I can't say no to XP either, generally speaking.
What a sorry spectacle. The treacherous servant of a treacherous king, who in his turn is mere servant to even greater powers. He impersonates a lesser creature and dies. A good joke is a powerful weapon. A bad one can seal the Joker's fate. So be it. Rise, my unfortunate jester. Your performance is not over yet.
For those who don't know, that character starts the game as a gnome sorcerer who ends up becoming a minor antagonist at the very start and sort of is against you. He then polymorphs himself or has an illusion on himself that makes him appear to be that kobold so that he can get the kobolds to work for him. But I think by this point he's actually been transformed into a kobold. But he did not start that way, is the main gist of it. So we're going to head back to town and sell up. Actually, we're probably not that... we could go and do the lower levels. We're probably not that beat up. But if we go back and sell up, we can progress the story a touch further. And I think I do want the XP because I want to get my guys up in levels so that I can hopefully buff up the animal companions as quickly as possible as well. So let's travel back to the inn and rest and sell up at Cetera. Ooh, quite a storm. I'll set off as soon as I'm ready. There we go. And what was the gift that she gave me? Oh, that's right, this thing. +2 AC bonus against ranged attacks. Yeah, it's nice and all, but don't know. Do we have anyone else who can benefit from this ring of protection? Maybe Lindsay. And no, there we go. Wonder Magic Missile. That is something that Lindsay can use. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep those. Sell them later. That we will give to you, I think. Not that you're ever really going to use it, because we're not going to use you. So these are the other companions that you meet along the way. You've got this guy who is a Ecclesiurge, which is a really weird sort of cleric. You've got this half-elf here who is both a rogue and a wizard. I might give her that. Her boyfriend, sort of. It's weird, complicated. Who is an Eldritch Scion. I like... This is the Magus class, one of the subtypes, and I really like the Maguses. They're able to use magic as well as attack with weapons, which normal wizards can't do. And they are able to channel spells through their weapon. And I, in particular, like the Eldritch Archer, that is one of the subtypes, which, if you've seen any of my videos, you will see that I have that a lot. We've got this Chaotic Neutral Cleric. He is a weird one. He is a follower of this sort of god that no one really knows much about, and the god doesn't really do much, but it's like a weird god that's just interested in doom and the end of the world, and he is very depressing, and yeah, he is the world's biggest pessimist. He thinks everything is the end of the world, but he likes that because that's what his god is all about, is the end of the world. So then you get Valerie, who is a tower shield specialist. She's a fighter. And you get Amiri, who is a barbarian. And there's more that you find later on, one of whom is a ranger who is going to fill out my party, and everything will be good. Let's talk to the... So there's Harem, and the other guys are all around as well. Show me your wares. Yeah, the frame rate's dropped again. Wow. I wonder, is it the rain in the game? Now it's back to 60 frames, but as soon as I went into here... Wow, yeah, massive frame rate drop. Really, really bad. Let's do that. I don't want that. Don't want that. I'll keep that, keep that, keep all of that, keep that. And then come back to that, and frame rate is good again. Just give me a second. Let me have... Yeah, another frame rate drop. Let me just have a quick look and see if there's anything in the stuff that is running that looks particularly bad, that shouldn't be there, for example. No. But I do think there might be a problem with OBS. I really do. I'm going to keep going with it for the moment. I'll try and keep an eye on my frame rate as much as possible. Let's rest. See, that didn't do anything to the frame rate. It's really weird. Let's put these away. What I sort. I think I need to... Because I had a problem when I was starting up OBS initially. No, I didn't change that application thing. I got rid of that. It's not... well, actually, it is still technically there. Let's remove that. Yes. That did actually just cause a jump in the frame rate. Well, let's see how that goes. Because that I removed that from my source, and the frame rate went from 40 to back up to 60, and now it's just sitting at 60 or 59. So let's go and do what I was doing here before by viewing his wares. That's when the frame rate dropped last time. Yeah, see, it just dropped again. It's down to 23, down to 12, 8. So yeah, there's something funny going on there. Now we're back to 60. Let's save the game because A, we haven't saved in a while, and B, this is causing me some concern. Let's close that down. Okay. Let's just really quickly do that. So the only other thing I can think of doing is stopping the stream, probably rebooting my computer and starting again. I don't really want to do that, but I think I might have to. So bear with me, guys. I will be back in hopefully a couple of minutes. And let's see if that fixes things or if I'm still having problems. So I shall return.